Well, alright. Welcome to another one about my Stump's World of Tanks console replays. Two for one video, man. I figured I'd make this a 2-for-1 because we're in the captured KV1. Or is it the captured KV2? Whatever the hell we're in, KV1. Captured KV1. There is no captured KV2. At least not in this game. We're on Ruinberg War. And I'm going to play the first game's Ruinberg War. Tried to play a few games the other night, and Friday night, or Thursday night, had some good games. Friday night, it was just crap the whole time. So, what do we do when we have crap games? Originally, we used to jump into the PZ3H or something like that. PZ38, maybe PZ. I don't know. Then we started jumping into the T127 Tier 3 Russian. And power creep killed that. So now it's the captured KV1. It's been the captured KV1 for well over a year. When you have a bunch of bad games, just jump in this bitch. And you're bound to have a few good ones. Even if they're not good, they're always fun. Because you just come around the corner, shoot your gun like every 2 seconds. 90 damage per shot. You know, it's like pow, pow, pow. So, a lot of tanks sit here and shoot you and they just bounce, bounce, bounce. So, unless of course you run into other captured KV1s, then it's a little more tricky, but you know, if you know what you're doing. And there we go right there, there's a captured KV1, my twin. And another one. God darn it. Fuck me running. So we load the premium. Seeing there's two of them, we're loading the premium. I'd probably would have loaded the premium even if it was just one, because that's the easiest way to kill these tanks with one of these tanks is premium. Oh shit. He spun around. 83. Let's back up just a little bit. He bounces because he's shooting regular ammo. 84. 84. 84. 87. 86. He got a couple into me there, so now it's time to reposition. Give him a chance to look around. I still got a lot more health than he does. He's down to 140. I still got 470, so I'm trying to wait for his gun to turn onto one of these other tanks for a second. Now he's moving. So let's just beat in there now while he's moving. And I can see him. Oh, I don't let that one aim, bitch. 82. And, yeah. Goodbye. Russian tank. Much fun. Oh, we take a look at the map. And, realize that a lot of their team is on our side of the map now. So we're going to head back that way. See if we can help defend our flag. Defend our base, man. Yeah, this was taken the other night. Well, I say the other night, mid-October. The 1+1 and roll cap whatever dice. What is it? Not rolled dice. Loaded dice event is going on. So, you know, I don't see a big difference in the penetration values. I almost think it's a gimmick. I don't know if anyone else sees this, you know, huge difference. I don't. I still bounce shells off the back of tanks that just randomly shouldn't bounce. But, you know, maybe I'm crazy. Ooh, we got an OI experimental down there. He can rock my world. T67 can do a number on me. Both of them tanks are a little more than I want to chew off by myself with only 478 health. So we're going to try to side scrape a little bit. See if we can get one coming around the corner. Artillery, what's behind me? Alright, it's a T67. There's only 4 of us left now. And 6 of the enemy team. So now it's time to be a little bit more cautious. Sink one into the OI. He's going to get into cover over there, and I'm thinking, oh shit. If he comes around that corner, I'm fuggered. Alright, here he comes. He's not paying attention to me. He wants to get the artillery, so I'm going to go up here and finish this guy off really quick. There we go. Now he's out of the game. And I do an auto lock on that, and I miss because I'm an idiot. A lot of times the auto lock will work on this tank, though. That's why I do it so much. It works. Come out of there. Come on. There we go. 86. 84. You're out of the game. Alright, now it's 3-on-2. So not so bad. But still, 3-on-2 and there's an artillery in play. I'm thinking, and I'm going to back up here because, jeez, I don't like my nose right on that corner. Never know. Just don't like my nose on the corner. Try to get an idea. I hear noises back there. I'm like, is there some tank behind me? Oh, look at that. You bitch. So I'm thinking I'm backing up to keep the wall between me and the artillery. In reality, he's somewhere where he can shoot me. If he can lob right in over that. So his angle is pretty good compared to where I was. So guess what? I'm moving. I'm talking to Mike with this guy right here. I'm like, let's stick together. Just stay with me. Stay, behind me somewhere. I've got quite a bit of health. I can take some of the shots. Checking our flank. See if anything's coming up through this way. Because I haven't seen these other two tanks at all. And he's like, he was going to go ahead, I guess. I'm like, alright. Well, I'll come out and see if I can help cover you. And he doesn't see anything there. So he's looking up them rows right there, and he doesn't see anything. So I'm like, I tell him right here, I said, I'm going to go back the other way. Check our ass out again. Because they're going to go for the flag. Oop, been detected. Go figure. 20 finishes him off, and I don't know what this tank is. Never seen one. Don't know how I'm going to do against him. But I am racking. I figure I'll just angle just a little bit. Just keep on, with this gun laying down fire every 1.7 seconds, 1.8 seconds. You can outgun a lot of tanks and keep your health. So, still have 359 left, so I got plenty of health. I can even take a hit from the artillery easy enough. So I'm just gonna, I tell the guy in a second here, I just tell him, hey, I'm gonna go across the middle. He's going that way. Right here, I tell him, hey, I'm gonna go across the field. We're gonna bound to run into him somewhere. And that's the plan of attack right now. And I'm thinking, I know I could put 3 shots into him. At least 1 before he turns around, or if he's not looking right at me. Probably 2 by the time he turns around, if he's not looking right at me. I should be able to get 2 into him before he even gets spun around. What are the chances of him not facing me, though, when I come up on him? Really? I mean, come on. And there he is. Thought I heard a noise, so I started turning this way. Oh, shit, there he is. Alright. Alright. Let's see. He's going to be looking at that T-67. So I figure he's probably kind of turned facing to the left of where I'm going. Because he's probably waiting for the T-67 to come out. He's probably at an angle. And then, in hindsight, looking at the buildings, knowing the shape of the buildings, I was completely off. If I'd paid more attention, I would know this. But I'm like, I don't need premium. I'm just going to pour it up and just start blasting him. I don't give a shit. I ain't scared. And there he is. Of course, he's facing right at me. 2 into him. 3 into him as he hits me, and yeah, his game's over. 4 shots in 5 or 6 seconds. 4 shots in about 5 seconds. Well, about 6 seconds. Pretty good. He does get one into me, but yeah, fuck it. I'm not perfect, man. Controller disconnected. I don't remember why I did that. I did that for some reason. 25,000 silver. 8,000 XP with all the multipliers. First class mastery badge. Top gun. Not a bad game. 1,800 damage. 370 blocked. 25 penetrations. High caliber. Dun dun dun. Second mark of excellence. Dun dun dun. Top gun. Dun dun dun. 1467 for base XP. 1850 for damage dealt. 6 tanks killed. T-67 didn't do bad either. He had 1,000 damage, so that's not too shabby. Captured KV1, 8 shots for 650, took him out of the game. Centrifuge. I know what that tank is. I've seen that before. Stupid me. Highburn Wand messages me. 7 shots for 590, took him out of the game. T-67. 1 shot for 5, took him out of the game. PZ-4H. 1 shot for 20, took him out of the game. OI Experimental. 4 shots for 307, took him out of the game. The Bishop, we put 4 into him for 278. So not too shabby, really. It wasn't a bad game. 30 shots fired, 26 hits, 25 penetrations, 1850 damage dealt. No assist. No one detected. Saw 6 tanks, killed 6 tanks. Well, shot 6 tanks, killed 6 tanks. I took 466 in return. Yeah, still not too bad. But it wasn't a bad game. I go look at the guy's message. And he sends me a message, and it's just a nice game. So, of course, I do the, hey, you too. All that stuff, Thanks, you too, or something like that. I don't remember now. Probably should have edited this part out. But you know something? I'm lazy. I don't do videos very often now, so if you thought that my videos were really, I wouldn't say they're poor quality, but they were lazy quality before, yeah, they're just going to be just as bad now, if not worse. I don't do the videos that often anymore, so, but I did promise you a twofer. When I used to do the twofer videos, it used to be, yeah, a couple videos in a new tank or something, but tonight, we're in the KV1. The captured KV1 again. This one's Mountain Pass, Team Destruction, so that can always be fun. Especially when you're in a tank like this. Team Destruction in a KV1. When it's an all tier 5 game, pretty much, it's going to be a good game. On a normal night, you can see tier 7s in this tank. Not so good of a game when it's mostly tier 7s. However, you can actually still have a good game in tier 7s in this tank. It just costs you a lot of silver. Because you got to fire all your premium. And you notice I carry 50 of the fuckers. That's when I get into a tier 7 game. Because you only do 80 damage a shot. So, I mean, you're talking tanks with, 13 to 1500 health. You need them 50 rounds of premium. And you can still make silver. Even if you fire, 20 of those, you can still make silver in this tank. So, it's one of those deals where it really, you really have to have a bad game to lose a ton of money in this. You can lose a little bit here and there, but usually you end up with a decent amount of cash, and as long as you do decent. So we're going to see what happens this game. Love the snow. Love this tank in the snow. Fits right in. I blend in. I look like a little rabbit. A little white rabbit. Blending into my surroundings. Although this tank is ugly in every other map, except for snow maps. I still wish I could have this tank with just regular camo, but then it wouldn't be cool, would it? Remember when I first got this tank, there wasn't many of them in the game. You didn't see a lot. You saw a few here and there, but not many. But playing this the other night a few times, I saw quite a few captured KV1s. M4 up there. We get him. Come on, kid. There we go, 83. And then he's finished off. Good job, artillery. Oh, get tracked. Alright, that's okay. It's okay, kid. My armor will save me on that. Not too worried. Ooh, M4. We put one into him. Come on, back out. Come on. No, he fooled me on that one, didn't he? I get one through the turret of that KV1 ass. Nope. Do I try another one? I think I do. Nope. Alright, I'm thinking about backing up. I'm like, you know something? Screw it. I have a tank in front of me. I'm gonna push up. Fuck it. 2 tanks in front of me. Time to push up. Especially when you have a Churchill beside you. You know, he's a little bit slower than I am, so I'm gonna get up there first, but you know, we're the meat sponges of the team. Now those little lights, if he decides to back down, he's gonna screw me up. And most likely that's not gonna happen because he gets finished off. He got eliminated. And I would normally pull it up. I go up and try, and he sinks one into me. So you know, I'm like, screw it. Someone else, the Churchill's pushing up, so I'm just gonna sit here and peck away his R2D2. Oh, this is the one that decided to back up in front of me. Come on, dude. I should just push you. I want some shots into that KV1S, but I never get the chance to put any in. Affirmative. Usually when you have a couple of tanks like this, you have this and like a Churchill beside you, they fire so quick. It's like, and they got so much health. Oh, can I get the guy up there? And nope. You know, every once in a while, see, I have 100 and 200 rounds of ammo or something. Close to it, or not. Wouldn't it be cool though if you could shoot that and then it would collapse? You know, World of Tanks on PC. Now that you hit buildings, they collapse and the pieces fall all over your tank, and it's kind of cool shit. It'd be nice if we could have that. It'd be nice to be able to play the same game with the same tanks on the same servers as PC. And it's not like it can't be done, because it can. I don't know what holds it up, if it's a 360 or what. But they ought to figure that shit out. T1 heavy. I'll throw a blind shot down there, just an auto lock. M4 backs down. Another auto lock. Damn it. But the one on the move hits. 84, 86 or so. Try one more. Nope. Lost track of him. Well, we got 2 tanks over here to shoot at. Oh, a Churchill 3. 82 there. If he stayed and fought a little bit, he could whittle me down a little bit, but instead he decides to run. Do you think you're going to outrun me, buddy? Finish him off, come around the corner, start putting shells into the ass of these tanks. Try to track him, and I hit the track, but of course it doesn't track him. Now I'm like, ooh, let's get that freaking tank destroyed before he gets down there and turns around. And this tank pulls in front of me because, you know, come on, get out of my way, man. I know he probably doesn't really know exactly that I'm right there, you know exactly where I'm sitting. But Jesus, dude, come on. Try not to go in front of me. Churchill there, and a Churchill in front of us. Almost drive off the edge there because I'm watching the wall. Let's pay a little bit more attention here when I'm driving around that tank. Now I'll go take a look. Yeah, nothing down there is worth anything. Come on. Now I get to face off against the Churchill. I bounce, then penetrate. Penetration, 87, 85, 74 finishes him off. I was going to turn around, but then I'm like, oh, no. Now, T1 Heavies with a big gun can do a number on this because I can whittle him down pretty quick. But if they have the big gun, they can put a couple shells into you and do a number on you. But we'll get this PZ-45 first. The Churchill decides to blitz him, so I'm going to just follow. 81, 85, 75 for hitting him. 159, so I guess we combined or something. Game over. So that's the captured KV1. 2 games back to back. So my recommendation, 87, whoops, I'll get on to that. 87,000 silver, 6,600 XP with multiplier, high caliber. First class mastery. So 2 games back to back. Couldn't quite get an ace. 1900 damage. 265 blocked. Only 2 kills though. So we only had 1300 base XP in this game. 3 shots for 253 to the whatever that was. M4. I can't read it anymore because it's white. M4 we did 75 assist. 1 shot for 83. T67. 1 shot for 39. Took him out of the game. Another M4. 1 shot for 94. PZ4H. 23 assists and 3 shots for 255. KV1S. 40 assist damage points. My voice is crackly tonight. Churchill 3 shots for 246. Took him out of the game. PZ45. 5 shots for 501. And the T1 Heavy. 2 shots for 172. And another Churchill 3. 4 shots for 339. Not too shabby, I guess. It is what it is. It's the captured KV1. But like I was saying, anyone out there that needs a tank to, a fallback tank for crappy days, and when you have 6 crappy games in a row, whatever, just get the captured KV1. And I've said this before, you can do the same thing with the regular KV1, with the certain gun, whatever gun it is, but it takes so much money in ammo in the regular KV1 that it just costs too much money. But you can do it. You can have the same fun, it just costs more coin. Hope you enjoyed the videos. Comment, rate, subscribe. Thumbs up, thumbs down. And remember, when you're on that battlefield, shoot the red ones. Or blue ones.